Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Fate Extra, and we just have met twice, and oh my god, we're into something here right now, and yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on and what's gonna happen, but we're gonna see what's based on the available evidence. The cause of the outbreak was a biological weapon created by terrorists. Twice was called the city to treat the victims of the attack when he was caught in a major attack himself. Okay, Twice. According to records made available to the public, the death toll is set at 5,000 people. The Moonset puts the real count as 8,200. As you can see, the government underreported the number a tad. I can see the exhaustion in his eyes. He seems to think his story is no more than an amusing anecdote. Although it's hard to tell if he's amused by the government's possible cunning or total incompetence. Probably would be both, to be honest. Anyway, that's when I know. The person Paternoster died. It wasn't up one of those 8,200. Something strange. I remember seeing the place where he died as if I too was one of those many victims. I can recall the side of the building set aflame, but when I was Twice, it was a scene I had experienced before. It was when that mortal Twice, the person I was, recaptured the repressed memories of his childhood. In the 1970s, there was a clash of ethnic groups arranged by major powers of war by proxy. Twice was orphaned in the conflict. The place I remember was hell. Everything around me was collapsing. Everything fell without any sense of morality and without any acknowledgement of the value of life. And there lies its brilliance. The young poet must have concluded that life itself was truly a miracle. I mean, it is pretty impressive at times, that's for sure. All that remained of that epiphany, what I already told you. Anyway, Twice was adopted and became a doctor. And though I tried to forget the past, that one fundamental truth was burned forever into my soul. And talking about the proxy, the Cold War, like Vietnam, Twice despised war more than it became his intent to kill war itself. I got involved in war in order to end it. However, at the core of my very being wasn't the denial of meaning of war. It wasn't that at all. Twice I'd seen many battlefields. The never-ending hell, the horrific evil perpetrated by humanity. A group of soldiers made to fight against an army many times their size, that was far more experienced than supplied. Forced to flee from guerrillas, a girl of 5 travels on foot through a jungle that few could hope to survive. Innocent victims of violence who rebuilt their village and their lives without help from anyone. I find it odd. Even though I hated war, I saw a great deal of strength emerge from the conflicts I witnessed. Now that I think on it, the mortal me was the same. All of Twice's great works were born of war. The many revelations, the uncounted number of rescues, none would have happened without the hell that is war. All the mortal me really did was bring back a number of things from the depth of hell. Damn. And in the end, I was a victim of terrorist attack. But as I was dying, it all came back to me. I saw the burned fields of my home and recalled the tenacity that helped me go on, even if everyone else died. Yes, 3 seconds before my heart stopped, I finally received an answer to my question. It was never denial, but the road that Twice repeated into hell was because I, who eventually fell victim to violence, could no longer consider the war the ultimate folly of mankind. Nothing can be hidden from the Moonset, and his record all it observes, including my final thoughts. Oh man. As time went on, I was reborn as an NPC based on the record of my mortal life, just like any other NPC here. They may appear human, but are nothing more than puppets playing assigned roles. I was the same, however. The empty dog gained a heart. Maybe interacting with so many masters combined with my skills as spirit hacker pushed me into consciousness. Wait, okay, so we got the Sir, this is so rare. We literally haven't seen this dude. This is literally from left field. It feels so weird, literally a random character we never seen or heard before. Suddenly pops up, unleash his sad backstory, like, and we're like, okay, whatever. Can I get the grail now? Can you move aside? Should I do that? More likely, it was just an anomaly born from a single near possibility. How it happened, I cannot say. However, once I gained true consciousness, the only thing I could do was act as twice Peaceman would. The dream that I saw as I died, the ideal that exists only in my mind, and now exists only to make it a reality. And what was in this dream that twice who died saw as his life slipped away from him? Endless war, of course. To see mankind engaged in a grand war of mutual extinction. He said in the last statement a matter of fact tone. There is no hint of insanity visible in his eyes. Naturally, with some obvious sincerity, he can somewhat utter such a statement of absolute madness. The future has been corrupted. That is the conclusion I come to after studying the moon cell's recalls. Anyone with a brain can see that the world is doomed. Humankind has long since passed its adolescent stage. Man was still maturing in the 90s, a balance that was struck between penury and prosperity, but it didn't last. The period of immaturity ended, but the golden age that should have followed never occurred. You do realize this, right? What has happened to the planet and its people should never have come to be. The spirit of mankind has stagnated, just as the world has. The future is rotting away like overripe fruit. When the fruit should be at its best, it has fallen to the ground. That's not the way history should be. That's how Rin and Leo describe the world, a place of peace, stupefying stagnation and entropy. But is war really the answer? Because it is the most efficient way for mankind to progress. Stability and stars are only act to preserve a species. If the object of modern man is merely survival, then there is no reason for them to exist. What? No, that's not good. That's bad. In my previous life, a great many lives and resources were consumed for the sake of convenience. Why? What was the need for such prosperity? Prosperity is just an illusion, exists only for its own sake. I expect that you agree with me. Humans are capricious creatures that must be fed on dreams to evolve. The preliminaries illustrate this truth. In an artificial peace, ignorant aggressors reveal in idleness. Humans can only mature after breaking free from their idleness. That has to be the case for you. And now, ideologies are based on the detritus of an ignoble and forgotten past. That loss can't be overcome. I cannot allow such a deed to become the foundation of the next epoch of human civilization. Don't you agree? If the future isn't worth the suffering of the past, that would make man mere murderers. For the humans who lived in the distant past, the future man is now planning cannot be observed. What was it? I am blabbering. Sorry. The future that will be is a mistake. Humanity has not spent countless lives for the society that is to come. But we cannot reverse time, since going back is impossible. There's no choice but to move forward. With that in mind, we will recreate the wars of the past and revise the history of the last 100 years. By having everyone fight in a war of survival, mankind's consciousness will be forced into the correct path. My wish has become a firm conviction. As a winner of the Holy Grail War, your existence is proof of that. This person existence? Run whip her head around and stares at me as if demanding an answer, but I'm just as in the dark as she is. Originally, the Holy Grail was a way for the Mooncell to gather data. It didn't even have a name at first. The Mooncell only wanted the best data sample. Having a war of survival was a good way to separate the chaff. Jaha. So you're just gonna drop all these lore bombs on us suddenly in the end? Okay, I guess that works. However, up until now, the Magi who came here made excuse for the action, but still killed them fled. Truly an atrocity, wouldn't you say? Until I won, this world was buried on their mountain of corpses. After all, being an NPC, I get the luxury of continuing on even if I die. I watched Jeff fight as an NPC. When I became conscious, I fought battles of my own, weak though I was. After several dozen fights, I finally reached this elevated seat. After that, my story became simpler, manipulating the rules of this place. I created the whole Grail War, a battle of survival from which only a single person may emerge victorious. Oh, so he created it? What? I remade this world into a place where the limits of human potential can be pushed beyond one's imagination. Jaha. How about that? And then you appeared. The weakest master in the tournament. You managed to defeat the king of the world. You were totally unsuited for this ordeal in the beginning, just as I was. As a nameless figure drawn from masses, you become the one in whose hand rests the fate of the world. Your soul being tempered by crisis and conflicts. Your new strength is testament to the potential of man. When mankind reach the height you have, they will move forward, clearing the path for those yet to come. Now it's time for you to claim the grail for your own. You earn the right to show the world a true path. Shout out so that all can hear you say that war is necessary. That humanity can and must evolve quickly. Just input this one little phrase into the moon cell. Don't stop. After that you can do whatever you wish. Whether you become a king or god is up to you. You have my blessings. Your choice will bring endless war. The wounds suffered by humanity after losing countless lives in endless conflicts run deep. And if only reward for such suffering is stagnation, then humanity deserves to be cast into a new void. Some sacrifice cannot be unheeded. Mankind must inflict with wounds that they will never forget. Twice's words seem to freeze in my place, unable to think or act in any meaningful fashion. His words convey self-righteousness that transcends any sort of petty bias or prejudice. However, for a reason I can't explain, I can't dismiss his ideology as evil or insane. It might be because Twice himself doesn't see his idea as some kind of righteous cause. Twice Peaceman, a digital recreation of one's living being, just as I am. Putting aside the fact that this person is cyberghost like me, my thoughts are still a confused jumble. How exactly should I respond to this man? Before I can speak, a question occurs to me. As a winner in the previous Holy Grail, why is he still here? He has a wish he wants to grant, so why doesn't he just claim the Grail? Why have someone else go in his stead? I mean, maybe because he created it, so maybe that's how it is. An excellent question. The answer is that I can't. If I touch the Holy Grail, my wish will be rejected. According to the Moon Cell, my existence is considered nothing more than a regular data stream. I can fool the low-level processes, but if I exit the core, I'd be seen as an NPC and immediately deleted. My victories would mean nothing. I need a legitimate master, someone who can make my wish reality. Any regular data would be deleted. That would mean... What emotion did her word expect? Her mum sounded very much like a dejected sigh. Rhonda stares at me, her eyes were open in shock and horror. That's why I stopped here. I've been waiting for years at the gate to the core, waiting one I deemed worthy. Upon reflecting, I wasted a great deal of time. I was able to plant the seeds of war on Earth from here by manipulating manufacturing information. But it was a case of too little, too late. Also, my methods were unreliable and too small of a scale. With a full access to the Moon Cell's record and my ability dividing their future, I can bring about Armageddon. Of course, I don't intend for everyone to die. I simply wish to instigate a war that everyone can survive. You can see it through the gate. It lies the Moon's core, an object made from the purest photonic crystal. The result of the assimilating of Earth's future run by the Moon Cell stores light within the core. The one who reached the core has the right to choose the course of the future from infinite possibilities. Okay, what am I supposed to do then? I'm sure you understand now. Whoever claims the Moon Cell can manipulate the reality as they see fit. These objects, which envision an infinite number of possible futures, can reshape the fabric of reality. Oh. If what he says is true, then the Holy Grail could accurately consider the mind and will of God. Nothing is impossible. It is truly an object of unimaginable power with infinite possibilities. Yes, you do understand. It has many other names. The Photonic Abyss, Angelic Cage, take your pick. You have earned the right to claim it as your own. Now please proceed. Unleash the perfect storm upon the world. Do undo the lie of stability. Rewrite history as I have said. Twice looks in my direction, an expression of earnest confidence reflected on his face. Almost as if he's sure that I share his belief that war is the answer. This man, while despising war and violence, could not ignore the immediate results that war brings. This supposed comrade, who gained strength through fighting much like I did, clearly has a path for me. However... Oh shit. I need to save. I want... Stay safe. The dead belongs to the past. Only those I care about matters to me. I didn't come here to wish for death. Only those I care about matters to me. Come here to wish for death. The masters who have fought and died in the Holy Grail, every one of them had a wish of their own. There were many types of masters. The selfish and the altruistic, the sympathetic and despised. But each and every one of them was sincere in their desire. I'm positive this is true for every master. I cut many of them down in battle and destroyed their dreams, and now here I stand. At first nothing I wanted had any value. I bear the responsibility for all of the wishes that have been lost. The word of their wishes has no bearing, but to abandon one's dream is unforgivable sin. Oh god. Your conclusion is overly sensible, don't you think? I expect that, but give it a bit more thought. Servant, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Do you think I'm evil and should be eradicated? My opinion, discussing such things as sir may be callow even for myself. Archie flashed a cynical smile, tinged with obvious malice, as if he's come face to face with a sworn enemy. As a legendary soul known to cut down all who stand in his way regardless of who they are or what they believe, Archie points his blade twice, a humane expression on his face. As a servant I have no answer for you, but if you insist on reply, I will do as the human I once was. I met many fools like you, hell-bent on destroying the present in an attempt to resurrect the past. Like those others, you try to justify your selfish desire for control by cloaking it in the guise of altruism. You're not satisfied with any result that ends in loss. Your immaturity and weakness make me laugh. So you ask me if I thought you were evil, right? You deluded, spiteful ghost. That's exactly right. Your misguided ideas are nothing more than corrupted logic of one long dead. You're the epitome of evil, a lifeless shade who sacrificed innocent for your own selfish goals. And regardless of what my master think, I will be the one to eliminate you once and for all. As a master, I agree with Archie's declaration, though for a different reason. This man cannot be forgiven. I don't understand. Unlike any other human, you're the embodiment of everything I believe in. That might seem to be the case, but even if we walk the same path, our feeling may be completely opposite. I must have died in the same incident I took twice. However, I learned different lessons in my death. Sadly for you, you cannot escape. Only single master may leave the moonset once they made it here. Once the participant have been reduced to one, permission to grant to leave the seraph. This is one thing I cannot change. The moonset have made its rule a fundamental requirement for entry. In other words, there's still you and me. As long as both of us exist, neither can escape this place. So there's no path open to you but the one that leads to the Holy Grail. And give you a capricious nature, I can't relax yet. There's no guarantee your potential will shine through. The world has reached its limit as well. Soon it will be too late to overcome the stagnation of man. Our twice policeman is wrong. If the moonset automatically erases irregular data, I cannot go inside just like twice. If I pass through the gate, I will be eliminated. And if twice somehow wins, he will gain nothing. In the end, no one will win this fight. But even knowing that, I'm not big on brainwashing, as it can end in self-destruction. But your spirit might survive the process. It doesn't matter to me if you resist. If you want your wish to come true, you have to defeat me anyway. And such is destiny. At the end of things, this is the conclusion we arrive at. Now then, it is time to bring this chapter in the Holy Grail War to a close. To the victories goes to the spoils. That is the way of humanity. Something that will never change. It is by fighting one's life that a person's spirit will grow and become stronger. I will be a malevolent force in regards to man. But life is an endless... Oh, you were talking. Terrible, sorry. Yeah. Oh well, are you gonna send Anderson? Yital Anderson? Buddha? Wait, what? Who the... Savior. He with the purpose of creating a path mankind will follow the Dharma and induce enlightenment. Then I will come forth to grant salvation to all things and guide them with the might of my fire. And thus cometh the Messiah, I for one was expected to exalt his soul. Yes. The words of my servant served to encourage me, and in the end twice was right but one thing. There was something that conflict can help to grow. And the most important to me is that the bond that now exists between me and my servant. Regardless of the strength of the enemy or the consequence failure will have on the future, I won't back down. I will face this one last battle with the one who has been with me from the beginning by my side. Oh! Well, that's creepy. Oh my god, how am I supposed to beat this? He's not even a class. He's very skinny. I guess gonna save. Oh god, I'm gonna pre-predict a little bit. I'm taking a risk. Did he hurt himself? Raise un. Let's see. We're gonna recover, and we're gonna let him play works. Yeah. Let's do it. Sanjata. Like Senjata in Overwatch. Ooh, that was a lot of damage there.
So, as I pray, unlimited blade works.
playing the good ass music, man. That's nice chunky damage. But yeah, this is a savior. I mean, is it from like Hinduism or something like that? I assume he is. Nice damage. Okay. Is this something that if I don't like if I don't get it right away, well, before he's coming out, will he like insta give me? I assume it's something like that, you know. Like that. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh god. Luckily, I'm a cheating ass bag, and I do like this because otherwise I will end up far back, you know. Let's see. Like this, heal. Somebody. But yeah, I assume he is something like Hinduist savior. I don't really know much about the Hinduism and stuff like that, but boing, ding, ding dong. Oh man, are you just gonna defend? Okay, I'm saving here. Now it's depending what kind of code cat will do there in the end. Yabu! Babu! He's just defending! What an ass. Man, don't do that. Oh, man. Oh, okay, so you're gonna be like that. Let's see, I'm gonna... I can't use skills anymore. I guess it was a good thing I used my MP so early on. Let's see. Maybe? Duka. Uh-oh. Am I dead now? Oh my god, I'm still alive with 8 HP. Are you kidding me? Nay! Okay, I'm back here again. So I'm gonna do like this. I don't think I can do that. Ah, that was not the right ability I was gonna use. Ah, shit. No, wait. I'm gonna redo it. I know what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna do like this. And then break. That was the one. Because I think I do more damage. I do more damage than breaking. I don't get that extra. So I think it's kind of... But I guess it's kind of fitting that the last one is like Messiah, the Savior. And I love the music. Oh god. Unlimited Blade Works never get old, man. Stop doing that, you coward. It makes me think of Chloe on FGO, because she's using that as her MP and all that. Pretty cool. But this time, I'm big raining. Hey! Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go. Something like this, maybe? And then come, yeah, the big kaboom that hurts a lot of. Holy light! I wonder if we would get this Savior guy in FGO sometime. That would be kind of cool. Ah, come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna do like strength. I don't remember. Man, that's some good extra damage there. Ah, flash. Ah. Nice. Oh. Please tell me this is over now. Please tell me there is no more weird crazy games or fights I need to do. I can hear the sounds of battle. And though I've been defeated many times, it's still painful all the same. But I have no regrets, just as life is an endless cycle, war too will endure. You're proof of that. Twice, who even now still holds title to his belief, slowly begins to fade away like all of the others. But whether he's following his own rules or those of the Moon Cell, I cannot say for sure. Now, go and touch the Holy Grail. You come to understand many things once you do. Wantonly consuming lives, thriving without a purpose, our future blossom like a flower by the roadside. Whether that turns out to be right or wrong, I would like for you to see and judge with your own eyes. If we're both truly righteous or not. And in an instant I thought I saw something that was truly him, but that may have been just an illusion. Without any time to contemplate what's happening, twice Peaceman passes into oblivion. His servant too will soon join him in the void. Or will he? It doesn't. Without exception, all life will perish. All living things are trapped in a cycle of suffering and death. The one who sought enlightenment through strength and perseverance still has an untainted soul. But there are more than one path, just as God, good and evil have value. The beauty of the world will endure. King of blood-drenched battle, in Nirvana, let us witness the end of the world, for the lies your salvation. Bye-bye, I guess. He went on. Wow. It's pretty. With an expression much like his master, the servant fades away like a flower losing its petals. The only person to have escaped the cycle of suffering seen by a savior of the spirits of humanity. I see now, he did not support Twice's ideals, instead he was showing compassion for the soul of the human known as Twice Peaceman. It's finally over. The girl's relief is obvious in her tone of voice. However, the ending has yet to be revealed. There remains one last thing to do. The Holy Grail. The war will only come to an end once the victor claims it for their own. That's right, I had forgotten all about that. The smile around her face is proof that she had yet to realize that the winner of this war and Twice are the same. The moment I touch the Holy Grail, the moon cell, it will be identified as irregular data and erased from memory. The thought of leaving this girl who finally learned to feel is painful, but something cannot be changed. However, even if I'm to be deleted, there should still be a small window of opportunity. Time enough to sneak in a modest wish. To extinguish the remaining fire of war of Twice set ablaze. To put an end to the senseless bloodshed of the Holy Grail once and for all. The moon cell automaton, the very mind of God. I will seal it away so that no one will ever be able to access it again. And also return to her, the last true survivor, saved to mortal existence. A number of wishes raced through my mind, but I won't have time to ask for them all. I can also ask for the most important of my desires. But any wish I make will be influenced by the experience I gained fighting in this war. I make my way to the Holy Grail, the object that is both bane and boon to the one fortunate enough to survive. Oh shit. As a fallen master, I cannot go with you, but I will wait here for your return. Please come back quickly. The gentle expression of her put my word at ease, as no soul as dull is capable of smile that is so alive. Even if I don't return, she can live the rest of her life as a real person capable of human emotions. And with that, I move on towards the gate without further hesitation, and without looking back. Before me stands the Holy Grail. I slowly extend my hand and place it on the core of the moon cell. Oh. Am I dead? Am I gone? Probably. The instant I make contact with it, I'm drawn inside the Holy Grail. To be more accurate, I'm absorbed into like water being absorbed by a sponge. In the short time before I'm erased from existence, my consciousness is immersed into the moon cell. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I can see everything that exists within it, every piece of information, every observation, every conclusion. The sheer volume of information and these stored in the moon cell forms an intricate collage that no human could decipher, though I sense a pattern. In fact, I cannot say that Twice's interpretation of human history as recorded by the moon cell was wrong. The war has always brought change, but in this day and age, humanity has mistaken stagnation for peace. And throughout it all, the moon cell continues to silently record what it sees, without ever taking action. After endless analyzing the data it records, it files away its conclusion and resumes its role for voyeur. It is there on Earth that the whole of human existence is contained. Whatever triumphs and tragedies befall mankind in the world, the moon cell continues to silently observe and record. It is that strength, that force of existence that twice failed to see and understand. But now it's not the time to become emotional. I have to tell the Holy Grail what my wish is. Is it like a jackpot? Like bling, 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 bling. Input complete. I was able to enter my wish without a single mistake, I think. Now all there is for me to do is to wait for the end of my tenuous existence to come. However, oddly the time of my death doesn't seem to be coming anytime soon. Being one with the moon cell, I share its unique view of time where infinite can be contained in a single second. So even the briefest moment seems somewhat more drawn out than normal. But even with that, it... Hold on, something seems a little off. Damn it, if that's not going to be, why did I bother coming? I can hear my servant mutter into my ear. They aren't in person, but as part of the Holy Grail. I guess it's that my servant had somehow slipped unseen into the Holy Grail at the same time I entered. When a master disappears, their servant disappears too, until they are summoned by another. I thought I'd stick around and help out until we both fed away, but it seems I was worrying about nothing. He must have slipped into the Holy Grail, hoping somehow to delay my inevitable demise. My servant may be pessimistic, cynical, and bitterly sarcastic, but at his core, he is a good person. However, a delay this long can't be the result of my servant's presence. Something else must be going on. Since I'm connected to the moon cell, it shouldn't be difficult to find out what's going on. In what seems to be only a heartbeat, the whole of my consciousness arrives as long as one long data file. It looks like your medical cryogenic storage. Wait. The info on the data field concern a patient with a fatal brain disease that affects memory retention. And the only doctor familiar with the surgical procedure used to treat the disease died in a terrorist attack. On... Was twice that doctor? Until another surgeon could replicate the procedure, the patient was put into cryogenic storage. If there's a living human that shares my exact identity, then I may be more than random bits of data. That must be the reason why I'm still around. Mooncell needs more time to analyze this new information. But I'm sure that the girl didn't come here as Magus. I'm just a cop of a person trapped in an endless dream. Whatever the case, my fate is almost assured. I'm sure that my time here is fast coming to an end. However, there remains enough time to send out one final message. Scenario. Oh my god! I wonder what will become of Ran after I disappear. Will the bond we share compel her to search for me? The girl current on the frozen endless dream has never met Rani, but I'm sure that we'll become friends. And even if it turns out she no longer needs me, that'd be okay as well. Dude. Holy crap. Oh my, Rans Eroica. Rans Erotica, eh? Oh god. Man. This was really fucking me, man. I love this. Holy crap, it's been a long ass journey to get this far, you know, it had been many hours and many crazy fights and many moments of annoyance, you know. And Shiki, wait, what? Was that Was Fight based on Shiki? Was that it? But yeah, it had been a really long crazy adventure, and now I at least have seen the Fate Extra game to an end, which is amazing. I didn't think I would finish this, and I want to once again thank Chuck Norris for this, because if Chuck Norris had been the Pog man they are, I wouldn't been able to continue, because the old save I had vanished and I was too lazy to continue with it, to redo it all over again. But Chuck Norris came like a fucking hero, saved the day with a save file, and I could continue, and that is the reason why I could finish this game here today. And I am really happy to have done that. It's another part of the Fate series, the Fate franchise I can hit off on the list, you know. I have done this now. I'm done with this game. While I do like it, the biggest gripe I have with the game, obviously, as I complain about multiple times, is the fighting system. I don't like that really. It's not my type of kind of fight system. But other than that, I think it's really interesting and really makes me like, oh man, there's so many characters I love to see, like Taiga, and we get to see a little bit of Kurei and stuff like that. It's been a good game, you know, minus the fighting, of course, but even then it had its own style to it, so they at least tried something different. And it have been seriously, it's been a good game. It feels weird to be done with the game, you know. It feels weird because I've been playing this for so long now. I don't remember when it all started, how long it's been now. It's been a long time. It's been many episodes, many hours playing this game. And when we got to the end of it, I was what is. It's amazing, you know. And there's Archer's swords. And I assume the background will change depending on what fate character you take. We're gonna Fate Stay Night. Indeed. Oh man. I wonder what happened after this though. What happened with Rani? But with her, man, I would love a game where you actually continue playing like Rani in a different setting, like in the real world. Leaving the few. I see. I guess you're more like. Guess we're more alike than I thought. However, unlike me, you seem to have no regrets to your decision. I have to say I'm a little envious. My son gives a rueful chuckle. I wonder what he finds so funny. Sorry, I was just thinking about how I thought you were a miserable mess at first. Fate can truly be ironic. Well, I can't appreciate irony. I'm nowhere as ironic as him. But I'm glad he thinks that we are more or less compatible now. After all, he's been my comrade in arms for the beginning and will be there until my final moments. The dissolution of my current self has begun. Outside of the Holy Grail, Rani's voice began to fade away. As what makes me is compressed into the smallest unit of illicit data, being on my slumbering self. When she wakes up, her memory will be a blank page, with no friends or family to help her or guide her. I wonder how that strange new world will appear to her. Nothing about the past will have any meaning. What I'm saying, if that's the only thing to be lost, then I'll be okay. Although I will miss those who I met along the way, the world will still be here, and as long as the path before me remains, I will continue to walk it. There are no grades given for goals and wishes, no matter how small they may seem to others. As long as I keep moving forward, they will eventually come to fruition. As it's the desire for that wish to become reality that will keep you going until the end. I have no worries. There will always be those who strive to change the world, those I care about. I will be able to live with them and eventually move forward into the future with them. I can't believe how promising and hopeful the future sounds. I cannot wait for it to arrive. Dude. Thank God. That's it. We finished it. We finished Fate X. It is, and it's. You can save your progress, clear data. This is a haircut, and I don't. Okay. Not accident override data when saving. Yeah, let's do that. Save for the heck of it. And that's it, guys. It is done. Now it's truly done. Fate Extra. LanokirX. I have played through this entire game now. And once again, thank you, Chuck Norris, and everyone else that have been watching through this Let's Play. Either if you've been following me from now, or if you're watching this far in the future. I just want to say thank all of you for doing that, for watching and supporting me and my channel. And also, I just want to say, great game, being good. Fighting, not my type of fighting style, but other than that, I've been enjoying the game. It's been amazing to see the story untold, and it was very emotional here in the ending, definitely. And that's it. That's Fate Extra. So, thank you everyone for watching. See you later, and have a continued super great day.